sit down here, Clifton. And welcome to Facing the News.
Thank you, Ray.
Now, you're a pizza flipper.
That's right.
And where do you do your flipping?
I work at the Circular Food Restaurant on 42nd Street.
In New York?
In New York City.
Are you from New York?
No, oddly enough, I'm from Menlo Park, New Jersey.
Menlo Park, New Jersey. Gee, isn't that the home of Thomas A. Edison, the wizard of Menlo Park?
That's right. You see, in his earlier years, he wasn't known as a wizard.
Oh, well, I guess you have to do a lot to be known as a wizard.
That's why you don't see many young wizards around these days.
He's a Garden State genius, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just his work on the movie camera would qualify him for that.
I would think so. And then you take the incandescent lamp and some of the other things he invented.
Yeah, he was a New Jersey great. An Ohio product, but a New Jersey great. Well, where did you learn your pizza flipping?
Well, I don't know whether you remember this, but my uncle was Joseph Hanover, famous pizza flipper.
Joseph Hanover? Why, when I was a kid, I used to sneak into the old Rococo restaurant there.
Rococo, that's where he used to work, yeah?
Yeah, I'd sneak in there and watch him work. He used to stand in the middle of that big room and flip pizzas 30, 40 feet high.
That's right.
Whatever happened to your uncle?
Well, his eyes got bad, and the stuff he was flipping into the air began to land on the patrons, and from there all was downhill, you know.
Well, I'm glad I caught him in his prime.
Well, you were luckier than I was. I never saw him much, but I was there on his closing night, a proud, defiant man.
Hey, look, if you find this difficult to talk about...
No. I think talking about this is good for one. Get it off your chest, you know. I haven't spoken about Uncle Joseph for quite a long while.
You know what I remember about your uncle?
No.
He had those classic Grecian features and gnarled hands and kind of an ageless kind of dignity.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you'd say the man was touched by greatness.
Yeah, he had the deep, rich quality of burnished brass. You know, he was a friend of Jack Palance in those days.
You know, I've heard that, and I was never quite sure if that was true.
Yeah, he met Jack right after he finished the definitive textbook he wrote on pizza flipping, Making Dough by Tossing Dough.
Making Dough by Tossing Dough. That was my Bible, you know.
Sure.
And I've heard that business about him and Jack Palance, but I wasn't able to prove it anyway.
You know, there's a picture of your uncle and Jack Palance in a barber shop in the Times Square area, I think on 44th Street. Look it up, you'll see it
I
there.
will, as soon as I get back from Facing the News.
Yeah. Say, is there, or has there been any drastic changes in pizza flipping since your uncle's time?
Well, yes, we don't throw them as high as we used to. There are too many pizza snatchers around.
Now, a pizza snatcher is a person who grabs a descending pizza before it lands.
That's right.
And runs off with it without paying.
That's right. Nowadays, if you throw them up 2 feet, you have to elbow your way in there because they grab them right away from you.
You know, I've never understood why anybody would want an uncooked pizza crust.
I haven't either. I think they do it more for the sport than the nourishment.
Well, you know, the time has slipped by on us here, Clifton.
That's
we
all
spent
right.
so much talking about your uncle and Jack Palance,
Oh, it's been a
Thomas
pleasure.
Edison,
Yeah.
incandescent bulbs, movie cameras. The time slipped away.
Well, maybe I could come back.
I was hoping you'd give us a demonstration of fancy and comedy flipping, but I guess
I was prepared to do that.
maybe some other time.
All right.
Well, thank you very much. Now, do you feel any different now that you've been on Facing the News?
Not too much. I probably would feel a lot different if my uncle had been Thomas A. Edison rather than Joseph Hanover.
Okay, Johnny. I'm sure you would.
Okay.